Next, I want to talk about how to create a hole in AutoCAD. If you're using, for example, the uh, AutoCAD Mechanics or AutoCAD Inventor, or either, for example, the SolidWorks, they usually have the wizard or some tools for building the hole um, in it. So they have the tools, so you just select the tools and this asks you what type of hole you want, and you tell them what type of hole you want, and they create it for you. In the standard version of the AutoCAD, you don't have that features, and if you want to create a hole, you have to do it yourself. So let me first go here and show you what I want to talk about. There are two type of hole mainly that we need to create it. One of them is the let me zoom here, is the Counterbore hole, that it has a cross section like this. That's like a two cylinder. And then another one is the counter sink hole, which is going to look like this. I'm going to show you how we can create these two. So first I will start with the Counterbore hole and talk about that, and then I will go ahead and talk about the counter sink. So here, if I um, look at this hole here, and this is the cross section here, so let me rotate it. Um, so you can maybe see it better. So here is the these two is the counter bore hole. So you can see it is like it's two cylinder. That's the topper cylinder is wider and the lower cylinder is just narrower, smaller, like that. And we want to create that one. So this is the just outlook. I draw it outside so you can see it, and this is how it's going to look like when you draw it inside that drawing. Before I start drawing that, first of all, I want to show you is that how they usually describe the counter bore hole. It's usually written like that. So it's written, for example, here is written 515, then U 525, and these depths 10. So how you read it, the 515, if you, as you can see it here, is the diameter of that lower hole, or um, is the diameter of this lower cylinder. So that 15, or the 515, the one that put at the first line, is the hole that goes all the way through. Then it comes to the U, the second line. The second line describes this top part, this very the bigger cylinder that sits on the top, and it has some kind of U shape. So it's the 525 is the diameter of this top hole. As you can see, it's the 25. Is the diameter of this top cylinder, and this sign here means depth. So it has a depth of 10. So you can see it has a depth of 10. So in other words, so the first line describes the lower part of the hole, and the second line describes the top part of the hole. Now I want to show you how we can draw something like that inside an 3D object that we have. So here, as I said, so we have the 25 is outer diameter, 15 is the inner diameter, and then the depth of 10. So let me go here and start to show you how we can do that. First, I will go ahead and draw a box with um, start from 0, 0, and go for 50, 50, and then the height of so, and the height of 50 as well. So if I look at it, so this is the box I have, so let me rotate it this way so you can see that. So now I want to draw a hole in that box, that hole, that the Counterbore hole in that box. One thing I want to do, the very first thing I want to do is that I want to bring my coordinate system on this top surface. And to do that, because I want to do everything on that top surface, if your dynamic UCS is on, just turn it off, because it's easier when it's off at this case. If you don't see it here, again, you can click here on this menu here and click on dynamic UCS to show it, and when it shows that, you can click on that and turn it off. Now I come here and type UCS. So to move my UCS on this very top surface here, so I will put it on this corner, and this is going to be my X direction, and this is going to be my Y direction. So now my UCS is sitting on that top surface. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to draw two circles similar to the circle of the hole that I have. So I have my hole, one of them has a radius of 25, and the other one has a radius of the diameter of 25. The other one has a diameter of 15. So first I come here, click on this arrow, and then click on the center and diameter, because I know the diameter of my circle. So click on that. Then I hold my mouse here to create this. I hold my mouse here to create this line, so I can get the center of that top surface. And then I would the diameter of 25. Then I want to do another one, so I click the center and diameter. So I want to choose again, I hold my mouse here. Hold my mouse here. So again, it's going to be on that center, and this time it's going to be 15. So these are the two cross section of my Counterbore hole. Now I'm going to create a hole. So let me rotate it so you maybe can see it better. So the very first thing that I want to do is that I will go ahead, select the press pull, and select the area between these two. Select the area between the two circles I just drew. Select that area and move it down, and the depth of the hole was 10. So the depth of the top part of the Counterbore was 10, so I enter 10 here. So it creates that. Next, again, still I can use the press pull, because the press pull is not going to exit, but if you somehow exit the press pull, so I press enter to exit the press pull. Again, select the press pull. This time select this area, the area that's surrounded, that enclosed by the first circle, and then move them all the way. So let me zoom out. Move them all the way through the 3D drawing, and click somewhere there. So then it's going to create the bottom part of that Counterbore, and then press enter. Now zoom in, and then the only left is this one. So select that circle, is left, and then press delete. So also that circle is gone, and now you can see that I have the Counterbore holder, and then I can bring my UCS back to its origin. So this is how we can create a Counterbore.